the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Jagaban himself. It has been reported that he met with the 5 aggrieved governors of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, popularly known as G5. They met in London, the United Kingdom. According to the reports, Governors Wike of Rivers State, Makinde, Oyo State, Okeze Ikpeazu, Abia State, Samuel Ortom, Benue, and Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi of Enugu are in the UK to decide who to support between Tinubu and Labour Party Peter Obi after deciding not to back Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party. This has been on the news for a while now, and Atiku Abubakar knows that vice presidential position is all that he can achieve and attain in Nigeria. He is presently working with Sheikh Gumi, the patron, mentor, the father of major terrorist groups in Nigeria and bandits. He has threatened, saying that Northerners, terrorist bandits should vote only for Atiku Abubakar. Atiku Abubakar has made it clear too that he should be voted for and nobody else. They want to split Nigeria apart, which is the best. Anyway, they are going to end up saying that the North voted for Atiku, and that's what it is. Terrorists are going to come out en masse if they realize that Atiku Abubakar will not win the election, and they've threatened already. They are going to come out en masse. They are going to blow polling units. They are going to do terrible things. Sheikh Gumi stated it clearly. He said bandits, terrorists are servants of Allah. He said they are not bad or wicked people. It is clear. We are all seeing it as it should be seen. It is all clear for all to see where we are heading towards 2023. Now, it was gathered that the APC presidential candidate met with the governors to lobby for their endorsement during the marathon meeting, which was held on Tuesday. You know how governors wield power, and these G5 governors, should they decide to give their state to the hands of APC, it's still the same. APC, PDP, they are all the same, and they have looked at it and they have considered it. They've come to realize that PDP stands no chance becoming president of Nigeria, apart from their internal crisis, which they know will affect them should Atiku become president. He is not listening to what they are saying, and he cannot override the party acting chairman that has been asked to step down. Is from the north of Nigeria, and they said, no, we cannot have this. We want someone from the south of Nigeria occupying that position, not you people from the north, presidential candidate from the north. And Okowa, that has been picked as the vice president to Atiku, was not something that went down well with a lot of people. They wanted maybe Wike or someone, at least Wike or someone like that, to take on that position. This has created a lot of bad blood among PDP, and they are already broken apart as major players in PDP already left. And now the G5 governors leaving, joining APC, supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Well, it's so sad. Wike said that he is not going to leave PDP. He said he is going to stay in PDP, but we don't know in what capacity. Is he going to be a member of PDP and work towards the progress of APC in his state? How is this going to happen? What is he going to do? He said, I'm not going to leave. I'm going to stay. But then politicians and even human beings in general cannot be trusted. When they say this, you have to look at it very, very well, because within minutes, they will change. We don't know the story that Wike will come up with again. We don't know what he's going to say. We don't know how he's going to say it. We don't know how he's going to present it. We don't know what exactly he's going to tell his people. Is he going to say, I was blind, now I can see? Or is he going to say, I had to make a new change to progress this state? It was a huge sacrifice, but I just had to do it. It's something that I don't want, but I just have to do it. I have to think about you people. The way these politicians with mouths, and the way they present all of these, their talks. They might want to do just this, all of the governors, the G5 governors. So Tinubu met with the aggrieved governors on Tuesday, along with a delegation that include Kayode Fayemi, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, one other governor and an ex-governor. For now, they say they are only waiting for the G5 governors to make the official pronouncement, and they said they are looking at January. This is what the source said, that they are looking at January, that by January, these G5 governors will speak. Some of them made some kind of, they considered Peter Obi, but they said Peter Obi will not be able to win the election, and should even somehow, luckily, Peter Obi wins the election, Peter Obi will not be able to run the government as he has no structure. What is structure? The Senate. Peter Obi has no structure there. It will be a big issue. They will try to overturn whatever decision that he makes, whatever he wants to pass. He will have to do, it's going to be a very, turbulent time. And they said this is not going to work, that it's not going to just make sense, that you need people from your party in major seats in the Senate. And this is what the governors are saying. They said if he gets in there, we will be back to square one. Nigeria will be ungovernable. It will not be able to pass bill reforms, and bills will not be able to be passed easily. If we want to continue to use the executive power, they've considered all of this. It means that things have to change. If Peter Obi comes in there without having majority or even half of the Senate, this is the kind of politics that we have in Nigeria, the kind of government that we have in Nigeria. Now, they refuse to speculate on the demands of the aggrieved governors. Of course, these governors cannot, get more than ministerial position, and that's what will make them relevant, active in government, or they will be talking about contracts. I don't know, but then they want to be active in government because they don't want to say, no, I don't want any position in the government. I just need contract, and they will now begin to beg for contract, and it will be given to them. But if they are active in government, they'll be able to circulate, they'll be able to do the needful. So there is a possibility that Bola Tinubu will say, you know what, why don't I make you guys my advisors, or clinch a ministerial position? Everyone at this time is already jostling for position. Those that want to occupy this position or the other, they're already, doing all that they need to do physically, spiritually, connecting, lobbying, to make sure that they get that point. And when they get to the point that they want to get to, when Bola Tinubu becomes president of Nigeria. So they say, I don't have details about the demands of the governors. What I know is that they have met and declared their indication at the meeting that they are not supporting any other candidate, no other candidate. I have received several inquiries on this report of the governor's supposed travel with Bola Tinubu, and they are hiding Bola Tinubu's meeting with them. They say, Bola Tinubu will have to keep his things quiet, but for now, we don't want to disclose anything. We don't want to be this and that. They've said a lot, and we will see how all of this turns out to be. Everyone has said it that Bola Tinubu might have more chance becoming president due to what is on ground. We are talking of what is on ground, not just mere speculation, but the power of the people. And when I mean people, I mean the youth. But majority of this youth that are, in support of Peter Obi, they will not be in Nigeria. They don't want to be in Nigeria. Many of them are afraid to be in Nigeria during the election. So who is going to vote for Peter Obi? That's a big one. Who will vote for Peter Obi? I'm not even talking of Atiku anymore. Who will vote for Peter Obi? Atiku said bandits, terrorists, and people in the north are the ones that he is hoping that they will vote for him. Who is going to vote for Peter Obi? That's the question. Is it the people abroad or the online agitators or supporters? Who is going to vote for Peter Obi? I know that the youth are powerful. They might want to push, because some of them, I'm not saying all of them, there are some, there are people who are in support of Bola Tinubu. Let's just make it clear. Now, some that are in support of Peter Obi, that are on ground in Nigeria, as it is right now, we don't know what will become of all of this. We don't know. They are going to push. We cannot say the power of the youth is not there. They are going to push. They're going to do all that is required of them to do to make sure that they vote. Let us see what 2023 will bring. We don't want to make conclusions yet. But when it comes to, pinching the right spot, I think APC has done wonderfully for themselves to make sure that they end up becoming the ruling party. Bola Tinubu ends up becoming president. That is the truth, and we cannot hide it. Do not forget to subscribe if you have not done so. And please like and share this video.
I say a very big thank you to those who have taken time to subscribe to this channel. And if you're yet to subscribe, kindly tap on that subscription button and also the red bell icon so you will be notified whenever videos such as this are uploaded.